What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Bugs and I'm back with a banger. Today I just kind of want to chill and talk about what went wrong with Shinobi Striker. Why do people not really play this game anymore? The biggest point of this video is I want to know what you guys think, so definitely write it down in the comments below, and while you're down there, don't forget to like the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. So, beloved Shinobi Striker. This game has been out since 2017, and I still can't wrap my head around that. Not only has it been out for that long, but it's actually still getting updates to this day. Like, we just recently got the Momoshiki DLC, and we're getting new stuff that's being released weekly. The developers really care about this game, and they really want to see it succeed, and I can't say I don't agree. I started playing this game pretty much since it came out. I actually played it on Xbox when it was on Game Pass. When they took it off Game Pass, I was devastated, but I had a good friend buy it for me, and since then, I've just been hooked. When it comes to a lot of talk online, this game typically gets the short end of the stick, comparing it to games like the Storm series. I'll admit this game has had its problems. Problems. But I feel like that shouldn't take away from how great the game actually is. I guess what I'm just really curious about right now is, why did you stop playing Shinobi Striker? Was it just A, you think it got too boring? B, you think the game is pay to win? Or it's just not your thing and you're not really feeling it? Putting this game in a scope of its own was really ahead of its time. This game was popping around the same time that Jump Force was still a thing, if you guys remember that ancient artifact. Jump Force had a miserable flop, but people said it was a lot worse than it actually was. It wasn't the best game, but it also wasn't terrible. I feel like Shinobi Striker got put in the same batch. I personally love this game, and I just want to go over some of the reasons why I actually love this game. First off, you get to make your own character. There's so many different customizable options that literally go from head to toe. With new outfits, hairstyles, face paint, accessories, with all of that coming out still to this day. We're still getting new items. So if I'm playing it for 3 days straight, yeah, I might get a little burnt out, but if I'm actually not really on that much, then there's a lot of content there to explore. For how long I've been playing it, I can say that I've seen pretty much everything in this game, but still, sometimes even I'm surprised by stuff I actually see in game. Things like new builds that people use, and even some outfits that I just genuinely did not know existed. For example, the outfit that I'm wearing right now in this gameplay, I did not realize that existed until not too long ago. I gotta say, it's one of my actually newer favorite outfits. But that being said, this game is definitely a diamond in the rough. Although it's basically unplayable on Xbox, on PC and PlayStation, it's a night and day difference. And you have so much more creative freedom on PC, especially if you're a content creator like me. There's some basic mods you could do to get photo mode, and not only that, you could do so much more. The sky is literally the limit with this game. And not to mention, some programs made it easier than ever to get everything in the game at a cheap price. If someone is directly trying to sell you something, do not buy it. They are scamming you 1000%. And if they're not, then GG's. But I wouldn't risk it. Only the real ones go to Shinobi Shop. I'm gonna set aside my biased glaze here for a second and really think about what happened to Shinobi Striker. I think it's an old game. I think the game itself is pretty outdated, and I think it needs a next-gen update, which next-gen is currently old-gen, so we're kind of chilling in this limbo right now. But hey, who's getting that new Steam console? I know I'm not for sure because, well, I'm broke. But that's besides the point. I feel like if they got a graphics update, they made things look a little bit better, then of course, people will want to come back. This kind of leads me into my second point. They could just make a Shinobi Striker 2 altogether. I'm just worried that they don't see enough revenue right now, that they're kind of scared to take that leap, but I feel like if they did, it would be the most rewarding thing they could possibly do. Like, if this game was just polished a little bit more, maybe they did a little revamping, maybe make the base game a little bit more expensive. That also includes all the previous DLCs that were released before in the first Shinobi Striker, aka this one we have now, all while giving us more places to go. Like, for example, having this headquarters be not just be the hidden leaf, maybe the hidden sand, the hidden cloud, even the hidden stone. It could be literally anything. The possibilities for this game is really endless, and I swear if I was on the development team, I'd be cooking. A lot of you guys bring the point that if Shinobi Striker was open world, it would save the game, and I kind of disagree. Well, not kinda, I do. I feel like Shinobi Striker being open world would take away from what the game actually is. Like, you're here in the Hidden Leaf Village, you're a shinobi that gets sent out on missions, but there's also an online multiplayer, very similar to the Xenoverse game. I think an open world Naruto game would be sick. I just don't think it should be this one. I think they should leave Shinobi Striker how it is, kind of. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want Shinobi Striker to be open world. That might be a hot take, I don't know. That's just how I feel personally. And now I want to talk about the VR Masters. It takes them a solid 3 months to put out one DLC. The latest DLC being Momoshiki. It didn't used to be 3 months, but with the longer time, we've gotten higher quality DLCs. And not just DLCs alone, SS Pluses and just updates overall. They reduce the quantity but up the quality. I can kind of get behind that, except it takes too long. When I get on Shinobi Striker and it's a brand new update, I'm typically really burnt out within the first hour or two of playing just because I've done everything that's new and there's nothing left. So I genuinely think if they released their DLCs in batches, then it would greatly improve screen time for everyone, I think. Like, for example, imagine if they have a whole season worth of DLCs and they drop them all at once. I feel like they should have that, except that's every 3 months. So just about over 2 times more the amount of DLCs we're getting now. I feel like that would definitely bring the game back. And they're definitely holding on to something. I really don't see them shutting down this game's servers anytime soon. I mean, to be honest, nor do I want them to. There is a for sure low player count. They're definitely losing money by having this game still running. But then again, it is Bondi. They're kind of, I don't know, filthy rich. I guess when you make Pac-Man, the world is in your hands. But that is also besides the point. I genuinely wish this game got the spotlight it deserves. This game has had a special place in my heart for so long, especially in a day and age to where games coming out now are just not what they used to be. I mean, we're getting unfinished Call of Duty games. I mean, the best game I could possibly think of right now that's came out recently that has genuinely piqued my interest is Arc Raiders. And how I will admit there are a couple good ones out there, I do strongly think that we need to be a little bit more appreciative to the games that we have now. So granted, it is an old game, but god damn, it's a good one. Now, the Naruto Storm series has a collection of 5 games total, and their biggest selling point is that it's an arena fighter with the biggest roster ever. I think that is cool. I think that is great. It's definitely a solid game. It's a solid piece of work, but with the very, very limited customizable options, that's just where this game comes out on top. Sure, the roster is not all there, but it's getting there with each DLC that releases. Still releasing DLCs, by the way. I don't know if you caught that. But also, it's not just DLCs that are being released. It's new weapons, new ninja tools, new outfits, new accessories, new hairstyles, new everything. I just personally wish that more people played this game. I don't know. It's just been bugging the shit out of me the past couple days. Do you guys think the active amount of players, which is like below 500, is deserved? Or do you think it could be way better and it should be way better? If you do view this game very negatively, maybe you just had a bad experience on it, I have a challenge for you. Just get on the game. Just play it a little bit. Give it the benefit of the doubt. You don't have to, but I'm just saying, you might end up really liking it. I really enjoy it, and I want you to really enjoy it as well. But I figured I'd just rack you guys' brain for a little bit, get these thoughts off of my chest. That's pretty much it. So yeah.